How do you calculate pain and suffering in a civil lawsuit? A lot of lawyers from all over the United States look at these formulas, and the insurance companies sometimes do that too. And they say, you know what? Let's say the medical bills are $1,367. So what we'll do is we'll take the medical bills, $1,367, and we'll multiply it by 3. We'll take 3 times the medical bills, and that'll be your payout. It'll be $4,101. And you know, when I hear stuff like that, it reminds me of a trial I did when I first became a lawyer. I second sat a criminal defense lawyer named Larry Levner, and we were on trial in the Bronx in a criminal trial. It was actually a rape trial where our defendant was accused of rape, and he was looking at 20 years. And, you know, there was a not guilty verdict. So we felt like it was a wrongful accusation. He was found not guilty. It was like a 2-week trial. But I remember the prosecutor in that case, he stood up and he held this piece of paper and he said, "This is the indictment. This means that a jury, a grand jury, found that there was enough evidence to accuse this man of this horrible felony crime. And you know what you can do? You could sustain this indictment." And then, you know, my counsel got up, Mr. Levner, and he said, he held up the paper and he said, "Yes, you can sustain this indictment. You know what else you can do with it? You could take this and you could throw it in the garbage." And that's how I feel about this. Triple the medical bills. I mean, when you're proving your pain and suffering, what you have to really look at is you have to look at the human story. You have to speak to your client. You have to go to their house. You have to break bread with them. You have to find out who they are as a person, how they've changed after this accident. If it's a serious injury and it's a truly injured individual who had their life turned upside down by a car crash, you can't just look at their medical bills and multiply it with any calculator. Throw the calculator out the window. You have to look at the human story. You have to see how their family relationship has changed, how their life has changed. What did they love to do before? What did they love? You know, really interview them in the pandemic. Do it on Zoom. Find out, what do these people really love? What is their passion? Who do they love? How has that changed? How do they feel about the defendants who injured them? How do they feel about the future? What are their fears? These are the kind of things that if you could really develop a story, you could obtain much more compensation than just the medical bills. So I hope this has been helpful. This is how we approach cases, and I really think this is how every lawyer should approach their cases. A rising tide lifts all ships, and this will be much better for the profession. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.